Hello. Okay, so I saw this cake recipe. I don't have the recipe though, so I'm taping Taylor. I don't have the recipe, but I'm going to show you what I think it's good, and I think it'll be good. You can put that there. And here. Now, don't throw those eggs at me. Here. I don't know if I can reach them. Okay, I can. All right. Hey, if you can see my little tree, I forgot I'd gotten it from Deals and Steals. They're down in Jerry City, and so I have the tree, which I'm excited about. I don't know what Taylor's trying to tell me, but she needs to quit. And then I got the gnome from Ann. Ann Zimmerman made me my gnome. I love it. A lot of people have commented on my shirt. And Jay Instone, look him up, Inston, Jay, Jay Instone. He made me this shirt. It was pretty reasonable, so I'm sure he can make it for you too. I also have a sign out in my front of my classroom that has the same thing because I love it. And anyways, I am doing so much better for all of you who have asked. Thank you so much. All right, let's get going on this cake. I am making one for my friends, and I'm making one for me. So I just went to the Dollar Tree and bought 2 of these, and they have lids with them. So this cake will fit into both of these pans, and it'll be perfect. All right. I know I tell you Duncan Hines is the best. It is. However, they don't make German chocolate cake, so this is a simple cake to make. So I got Betty Crocker. No big deal. It requires a 1/2 cup of oil, 1½ cups. So you just read the recipe right on the back. 1 1/4 cup of water. Okay, and then 3 eggs, which I was trying to get all this ready, and I couldn't because Taylor didn't bring me the stuff. Then she went to throw it at me practically. Anyways, I love my gnome. I don't know. I think I told you. Ann Zimmerman made it for me. It was such a sweet little surprise when I pulled up today from doing some errands. Had a run. Oh my god. Yeah, I hate when I get eggshell in there. Okay, so I had to I had an appointment in Perrysburg, so I had to run there, and then I did some conferences for school on Zoom and some phone calls. Not all of them, but quite a few. And getting the shells out. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah. So I did that today too. So I need my apron. An apron. I don't care what apron. I just need an apron because I gotta wipe my hands. So hopefully you guys are doing well. Thanksgiving's just a couple days away. Hopefully you have your turkey out thawing. You probably should have gotten it out last week. If you did not get it out now. It takes forever in a day. Okay, and so this you just do just like any other cake, 30 seconds, kind of just to get it all combined, and then you'll do it for 2 minutes. And we can chat while we do this for 2 minutes. See how you're doing. Okay, almost 30 seconds. And we're gonna go up. Okay, so I'm doing Thanksgiving at my house. So I have the turkey, it's a 20-pound turkey. And so I'll put that on Wednesday night. And I do like my mom. My mom, I don't know, for 30 years, I guess, would put it on in a bag. And I have the pan and everything. I'm going to brine it. And she, I think, stuffed ours. I'm not really into stuffing it because that just makes me sick to think about, like, all that blood and everything getting in my stuffing. So I've never stuffed the turkey. Now, my stuffing is not dry, though, okay? If anything, it's very moist and very good. I have a little trick. I have a couple tricks to it, but anyways. So I just have never stuffed the turkey. I couldn't. Whoa. Now I do put I do stuff inside cavity. I'll put onion, and I put apples, 2 different kinds of apples. I cut them in half and throw them in there. And I put an orange, cut it in half and put it in there. And I put a lemon. So I do that. I kind of squeeze them and throw them in there. And then I cook. Okay, so I cook the turkey. I put it in at like, I don't know, 9 o'clock on Wednesday night. 20-pound turkey on 250. And I cook it all night long. All night. Don't even worry about it. You wake up smelling turkey. Now, we've done that for years. And the thing is, I like my turkey and chicken falling off the bone. I do not like to bite in and have chewy pieces where I don't like that. I'd rather mush in my mouth. Okay, so that is why I cook it all night. I do not like turkey that is, oh good, you can't see my junk drawer. I do not like turkey that is not falling off the bone. I can't do it. If we're out, I will not eat it. If I put my mouth on it, I'm like, nope, can't do it, won't do it. Just can't. So, anyways, can't have tough meat. Ugh. So gross. And there's no reason for it, because if you do like I do, you'll be fine. I've done it in the crock pot too. Hours. I mean, it's not a 20-pound one. But I mean, I'm talking you have to do it for hours. You have to cook that sucker for hours. Not just, it's not a quick 5-hour thing. Nope. Because you're not going to get to the result that you want. So that is my trick. And then what I do usually is when I get up in the morning, meat is so much easier to pull apart or whatever you want to call it. Get, pick it. I guess pick the turkey. I pick the turkey early and I put it in a crock pot with the juice. So then I can clean up my big old pan. I usually do that right away in the morning. I can clean up my big pan and I don't have to worry about it. And I already have the turkey all good and in the crock pot. I have it separated, so I have 2 of these. I'm going to put them in the oven at 350 for, well, like a 9x13 would be by 25, 35. About 25 minutes I'm going to put them in at. So I'm going to do that right now. Anyways, I see that my ADHD is so back that I don't even know what I was saying, truly. Turkey. Oh, I put the white meat on one side and the dark meat on the other side because we only like really white meat, but I kind of like let the kids eat the dark meat if they want. So I don't care. If they're going to eat it, they can have it. I'm not sure. I don't care. And then I'll make recipes with it too. But I do that and I put a lot of juice and I make sure it's covered in juice so it stays moist. And I have it in the crock pot. And then it's good to go. I just put it on low, or not even low. I put it on warm because it's already hot. Yeah, you about burn your hands when you're picking it, but it is easier to pick when it's hot because it just falls right off the bone if you've cooked it all night. Now, if I was having dinner, I may put it in at 4 in the morning and cook it until 4 in the afternoon, 12 hours. Might do that. I don't know, the slower the better. Tastes so good. No lie. Serious. Falling off the bone. Yum. All right, but we're back to this cake. And this cake, I'm not sure what it's called. Oh, she called it Better Than Anything cake. Okay, whatever. Okay. I'm just going to call it Chocolate Goodness. I don't know. Anyways, I'm just making it up. So I'm going to call it that. I'm going to bake that. It's going to be 25 minutes and I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. It's not done. However, I felt like chatting. No. I forgot. I've got to make the stuff that goes inside of it. I feel like this is a little excessive on sugar. So like if you have, you know, if you have to watch your sugar, probably not the cake for you, because it has a can of condensed milk, not evaporated, but condensed. How many sugars is in this sucker? 21 grams of sugar divided by 4 is 5 teaspoons of sugar. That's not that bad, I guess. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. That's in 2 tablespoons. So let's multiply that by 10. 50 grams of sugar, 50 teaspoons of sugar in here. Okay. Sounds more like it. All right. I don't even know if this part's necessary. The caramel, I think, is. I don't think the milk part is. However, it's Thanksgiving. There's no calories counted on that day. I probably will not try it, but I'm thinking it's going to be good. I might try a little piece. We'll see. A little bite. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. So a can of condensed milk and a jar, 14 ounce of caramel. It could be, I bought this one because it was the cheapest. Oops. This is just the Hershey brand. So you're going to mix that in there too. A lot of sugar, so beware. Probably more than in the pumpkin pie. At least the pumpkin has pumpkin in it, but this is just caramel goodness. Okay. Now we're gonna beat that up. Makes like a nice golden sauce. Every now and then I can smell, which is kind of cool. Having COVID, your sense of smell goes away. And so, like, I can't smell my deodorant. I can't smell if my kid's hair stinks. I can't smell any, like, body odor either. Which is weird. But, like, this, like, the fumes coming up, I did smell those slightly. So I don't know if it has to be strong smells. I'm not sure. It is so weird. They said it could take up to 3 to 6 months to get it back. My family mostly has it. My family mostly has it back. So they mostly had their sense of smell and taste back. I do not, which is okay for me. I don't really care because, I mean, really truly, since I can't eat or taste and smell, I'm not really hungry. So that's been perfect. Because I'm like, well, I can't taste it anyway, so who cares, right? Alright, but every now and then I get a good whiff of something and it smells good. I mean, it smells like sugar. It smells like caramel. So, anyways. Alright. Then, what you're going to do is take, I need another bowl really. Let me look and see how I do. Okay. You are going to take 2 of these. We don't really need 2 full ones. We need 1 1/2. And can you see? Okay, good. You're going to put these in here. Might save those for leftovers at Thanksgiving. Make nice little containers so if someone wants to take something home, I don't have to send my good stuff. Alright. So with Cool Whip, you never want to like beat it, okay? You just kind of want to just like fold it so it stays light and fluffy. And then I'm going to add, I'm not measuring. I don't know. I'm eyeballing it. Okay, I'm going to add about that much to it. Alright. And I'm just going to fold it in. Just to give it some color, little flavor, a little caramel here and there, sauce. Might need a little more. Nah, I won't, because I want enough in the cakes. And since we're doing 2 cakes instead of 1, this should be alright. Alright, and then I'm going to put a lid on this. Okay. I'm going to put a lid on that. Not a lid. Cellophane. Put it in the fridge and just let it stay cold until I'm ready to use it. Right. Oops. I don't know if you have this. This is from Costco. I love it because I always have a hard time with saran wrap getting stuck everywhere except where I want it to get stuck. So I do like that. All right, and we're waiting for it to cook. We have probably about 15 more minutes. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, the other cake is a little more fluffier. I don't know, fluffier, bigger, whatever. It rose more. I put more in, whatever. So that one's still cooking. No big deal. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna poke holes. You can do it with a straw. You can do it with the back of a spoon. You can do it with whatever you want to do it with. Okay. And then I'll show you what you can do, or one of your kids can do at the end of all this. Now I'm just using straws, clean straws, and I'm poking holes. Okay, so I put about that many holes in it. And then what you can do, I can let Thomas do it. You just go like this. And you can eat all that. Okay. If he comes back in, I'll have him do that. If you want to see it. Alright, now I'm going to have to really watch because I was thinking, gosh, I've not coughed all day. Well, not all day, but like the whole video. So proud of myself. And then what do? Cough. You're going to put this on. I'm going to glaze it up. You want it to go in the holes. Okay. I was going to have you, Thomas, just a second. Just a second. So I want to get these in the holes. So all that caramel in the holes. And then what it does is it seeps down underneath.
It's almost like Jell-O cake.
Yeah, it kind of is, but it is German chocolate cake. And then we're putting caramel. Okay. I'll put one more. And it'll go all the way down to the bottom. And, okay, then you have to put it in the fridge. So I'm going to put it in the fridge so it'll cool. Which shouldn't take too long. But we want it to get in there. Okay, come here. So I said what you can do, give this to your kid and then they go and eat it. So I was going to have you do it.
Not on camera.
Not on camera. Okay, he's just going to do it. All right. Anyways, don't suck it. I don't want you. Okay, yeah. So he put it in his mouth, bit down, and then did this, and that was okay. Was it good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can you taste it?
Yeah. Okay,
this is the thing. I told you I cannot smell body odor, and I can't smell body functions, and I can't smell. Well, and Thomas is like about the. I mean, like when my dog goes to the bathroom, I can't smell it. Okay, whatever. Or anybody else. So it's kind of good. So the thing is, I'm grateful for that part of no taste, no smell. So when I walk into the bathroom, it smells like nothing. And when I walk into the bathroom at like Walmart, it smells like nothing. So that's refreshing to me because I do not like stink. And so that's great. My son's like, oh my God, Mom, I cannot believe you said that. Anyways, all right, so we're going to let that cool. We're going to let the other one come out and we'll be back. Okay. Oh, you can see you now in there. Okay, so the other one came out. You can
That
see
one
it's a
was
little
hot.
bit. Oh, it's hot. Well, I just took it out. This will be for our friends because we'll have so much that they can have this, eat it. Make sure it goes down all those little holes. Really, truly, when you're going to have like 10 different desserts or even 8, making them in these little containers or these, you know, you don't have to have the whole thing. Nobody needs that. You just need a little slice of everything. We used to tell Grandma Bodner, well, okay, so I say Bodner. Can't see me. That's okay. I say Bodner. Okay. My father-in-law and my mother-in-law, I think my mother-in-law, but I know my father-in-law for sure. When I said Bodner, he was like, it's Bodnar. I'm like, I don't really like it like that. He's like, well, that's our name. I'm like, eh. So, I say Bodner, which then it sounds like an ER. Bodnar does sound like an AR. But I didn't really like that, Mrs. Bodnar. Ooh. So, I went by Bodner. Now, James had a hard time because he was always Bodnar. But, you know, to each his own, right? No. I'm like, took their name, crinkled it, and then, I don't know. I guess that was kind of mean. Anyways, so I've had this name for 25 years. Bodner. More than I did have Taylor, because I only had that for 22 years. Anyways. Children do not add, okay? Shh. If I could rewind that, I would. All right. Anyways. Gosh, why did I do that? Anyways, we're going to just keep going. But Grandma, James's grandma, she'd say Budnar. Well, I was not going to be Mrs. Budnar, okay? But it was always Grandma. She'd say it like really fast, like Budnar. I don't know. Because she's Hungarian, whatever. So I would ask her at Thanksgiving. I'm like, where am I going with this whole story? I would ask her at Thanksgiving, hey, do you want me to make you a little sampler plate? Because I used to make, like, seriously, no lie, 12 pies, 12 desserts of some sort. And she'd say, just a little sampler. So by the time you got this plate, you have to put it on a dinner plate because by the time you have 12 pieces of whatever, poor thing had diabetes too. But she did her thing. She did not like turkey. She did not eat turkey. I always had ham or something different for her. So I'd have this huge plate, and she and Aunt Margie, would have a little sampler plate, and there would be like little bits of everything. And so anyways, so my whole thing with that is I will have tons of dessert, so we don't need a huge amount. Like this made 2 cakes. That's wonderful. We can keep one. We can give one away. Isn't that the way of Thanksgiving? To be thankful and be grateful and to give stuff away. So we will be back. Okay, so it's just slightly warm on the bottom. Not too bad. It's going to go back in the fridge. I'm not too worried about it. I think it'll be fine. So you're going to take their Cool Whip stuff, divide it, and put it on top. And I bought at the Dollar Tree these pans because they had the dome lids. Because I knew I would need that for this. Okay, so there's that one. And this might be too much whipped cream. Oh no. Yeah, I'm thinking that's a lot of whipped cream. So I'm not going to use all of it. I just threw it out. I don't want it all over. Okay, and then on top, what I'm going to do is put some milk chocolate Heath sprinkly things on top. Okay. Yummo. And then I'm going to put the lid on. And then I'm going to put this back in the fridge. Okay. I didn't need it all. Perfect. Alright, lids are going on. They're kind of cute too, they're red. And these are done. So this is my, oh, that's cute. Okay. I just kind of snap on. And the nice thing about these, you can throw them away when you're done eating. You don't have to keep them. They were $1. And I'm not saying throw away money. You can reuse them if you want. But I think too they'll stack. Let's look. Oh my gosh, so great. Okay, so savor in the refrigerator because they're gonna stack. And that is my chocolate goodness cake. So you have a good night. I'll be back though because I'm gonna be baking more.